There it is, the good stuff. Oh,
Fill me up.
the pain is real.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I know there'll be many of you out there right now waking up this morning feeling very, very average. Don't worry, we're in the same boat for a different reason. We're dealing with this little terror who's keeping us up all night, aren't you?
Say hello.
But at about 3 o'clock, I jumped on the private Facebook page. If you want to join that, link's in the description. And a lovely gentleman was talking about taking the foam out of his System One machine. And I thought, there's probably about 400,000 people of you using them. Or maybe you've got a few, you know, in your closet that you might want to dust off. So I thought I'd get out the System One and show you how to take out the foam. It's not going to make the machine that much noisier. And yeah, for the time being, until Philips comes out with the recall stuff, you can just take the foam out and away you go. Now, you're not going to be able to do it from your dream station, unfortunately. This is how I did that. That took a lot of effort to get the foam out, and I've still got one side to do. So you can't do it with your dream station casing, but you can do it for this machine. All right, so let's do it. Let's have a look at it. All right, guys, this should take you about 10 minutes to do. It's not too difficult, probably about a 5 out of 10. You are going to need just one of these. They're not expensive. You can pick one up on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description of the video. It's just a little screwdriver set, but it's got these hex heads, and you need the T3, and I think it's the T5. But anyway, you just get your little screwdriver out. They're handy to have around the house for other stuff as well. I use it all the time. It's pretty cool. And this one's the T3, I think. All right, so it just goes in there like that. That's the sort of head that it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but all right, so let's do it. So first thing, just take off the humidifier section. If you don't know how to do that, it's just on the bottom here. You pull that across, take off that. If you've got an SD card, take out the SD card as well. And then you just pop off the button. It just pulls off. Boop. All right, just be gentle when you're pulling this stuff off. All right, so flip her over, and then you've got two big screws, one in here and one in here. Just put your screwdriver in. There's one. There's two big screws. Just keep all your stuff together. Video yourself doing it if you want, or just watch my video back. Once you've got that screw, those two big screws out, this lid just pops off. All right. Now, this is a good chance if you do have one of these as well to just clean it a bit. You can see there's like a lot of dust and stuff just gets into these machines. It just makes its way in, and it causes obviously your motor to get noisy and stuff like that. You can see it's a lot of dust on here, and even around this here, it's all dusty. So you can just get like a little brush and just dust that off. Good chance to give your machine a nice clean. You can clean the screen as well, whatever. All right, next step, we are going to take the T3 and we're going to put in the T. I'm pretty sure it's the T5. T5. Well, and there's just one big screw here. So we just get that, undo that big screw. It's only a small screw. Keep everything together. And now that's the only screw holding it in there. So once you've done that, you can, this little part here, that's easy. It just pulls out from the back there. It's really easy just to slot that back in again. You just literally just sort of, you can see there's just these little parts here. It just sort of lifts off. You know, you just gently just sort of lift it up. And you can see now it's just got a few little connections. One little green one here, little red one, and then these two here. They're really easy to take out, but you just want to be just gentle, all right? They're just sort of fine connections. Just pull with your nail, it just pops out. There's one, there's two, big white one here. Once again, just pops off. And then that little one there as well, just slides into that one there. So they just slide in. Pretty straightforward so far. Just get a few cards, you're going to need them. This is just how I do it, guys, as well. This is probably not the official Philips way. This is just a Nicko special. All right, so now we can just lift up. So this is the motor casing in here. All right, this is where the motor is, and underneath that is your dodgy foam. So you can just pull that side plate up. Now, this section's a little bit tricky. Basically what you have is you've got these little screws. There's like 7 of them. 1, 2, 4. You'll find them all. 6. But what you need to do is change the head back to the T3. Whoop. Now, you need to sort of undo all these screws. you need to undo all these screws to get this little part out of the motor casing. Otherwise you can't pull that out. Okay, I'll show you it now anyway. So just undo all the screws. All right, so I've taken all the screws out of it. Now what we need to do here is you just sort of lift up this lid a bit like that. See that lid comes off a bit? And then once you've done that, you can literally just take out, this comes up like that. You just take out that part, all right? Just take that out. That's nothing, just put that over there for now. And now, once you've taken that out, we need to, well, I put the screws back in just because it's easier then to get the motor out. So once again, it's a little bit fiddly, but 10 minutes. So you probably don't need to put them all back in, but just a few of them, put a few back in just to keep it together. Otherwise, it's kind of just hard to lift this whole section out without a couple of the screws in there. So I'm just going to put a few screws in there. I know it's looking like a bit of a mess, but it's really not too bad. You get these cards. There's these little clips in the side here. I'll see if I can show it to you. So you can just see them there that sort of hold the motor in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just get, I just get these cards anyway, and you just slot them down. Just lift it up. There's your motor casing. So there's your turbine inside there, but that's just a plastic casing. There's no more foam in that. And now, da-da-da-da, we have foam gate. This is their proprietary foam that's causing all the dramas. You can see here, it's sort of, look at, you know, it's quite strong foam, but it does get a bit, I can sort of see it getting a bit crappy, you know, see it's starting to get a little bit crappy, sort of breaking off a bit dusty and a bit shitty. Anyway, that's the issue. So you can take that out, maybe put that in a Ziploc bag or do something, bury it 6 feet underground, I don't know, get rid of it. And then it's basically about just putting your stuff back together the same way you did it. So we'll do that as well. You need to take the screws out again so that you can get this part back in. Once you do it and you have a go at it, you'll find that you can do it. It's not terribly hard, and if you stuff it up, don't worry about it anyway. You're going to get a new replacement anyway, so it's not going to be the end of the world. So what we want to do here is turbine. Just one thing, once you put the motor back in, make sure you push it down. You've got to use a bit of force past those little things in the side that are holding it in. Past these little parts, all right? You'll see them lock into place. If you don't push it down hard enough, then you'll struggle to get the case back on at the end, all right? Place it back in like that. And now this is the part that's sort of a bit tricky getting back in, but basically you just go, just sort of pull the top lid off. Just slides down through these grooves, 1 groove, 2 groove, it just slides down into the grooves. Right, and you just got to get it into the bottom plate, and then that just goes down on top. And that's it. All right, that's good now, and we just put the screws back in to lock her back down. All right, so you do all the different screws again. Get your board back. Just be gentle when you're plugging these back in. 1, 2, 3. Grab that big screw. Grab the case back on, just goes. And then you just put your 2 big screws back in and you're done. And that's it. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Look, good luck with the recall. I'm thinking of you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, and look out for one another. See you later. Bye.